District leaders told me it's protocol for them to notify facilities and maintenance staff whenever bed bugs are found on school grounds. They said they treated all the possibly affected areas of the school out of an abundance of caution.
I've never had any experience with them, and
North Carolina regulators slapped employees of the old Nissan of Shelby with more than 400 charges related to lying to customers. Now, a year after that investigation began, new ownership is trying to put those issues in the rearview mirror.
A big question after the death of a law enforcement officer is what happens to their families. It's a time that can be emotionally and financially taxing, but there is support available.
The manager has called the steep grades around the railroad track in some parts of the town of Wingate a ticking time bomb. NCDOT engineers, they believe they have a plan to defuse it, but it's going to take at least until August of 2025.
We're here at the North Carolina Transportation Museum in Spencer to check out some vintage passenger seats to see if the width of the seat has changed over time. Now, these seats are from a 1982 Boeing 767. We're talking economy, cheap seats. Now, I know depending on the airplane model, they can vary, so we're just generally speaking. So these seats in the 80s, and even as far back as the 60s, measured about 17, 18 inches in width. Now, believe it or not, today, the cheap economy seats, 16, 17, 18 inches, they're about the same. So why do we feel so scrunched in our seats? Well, according to the CDC, the weight of an average adult, we're talking females and males, the weight of an average adult back then, 155 pounds, but today the average weight, 186. So even though the width of the seats hasn't changed much, our weight has.